This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's the animated Punky Brewster, brought to us by Ruby Spears and NBC Productions. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So this week's Saturday Morning TVLog is the animated Punky Brewster, promoted as It's Punky Brewster when it started, an animated spin-off of the live-action sitcom. It premiered on NBC, which happened to be the same network that aired its live-action predecessor, which premiered the previous year, as it premiered in '84. The following year, this came out, making that the second time show based on a star or character came out. Of course, they had already done that with Mr. T before this. Anyway, the show uses the same premise and most of the main cast and includes a magical sprite named Glomer. Now, like its live-action counterpart on NBC, it had 2 seasons, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Now, the series featured most of the original cast that included Soleil Moon Frye voicing the title character, along with George Gaines as her foster parent, Henry Warmont. And some of her young friends are here. Terry Johnson voices Cherry, of course, although her grandmother Betty does not appear in the show, unfortunately. The others are Casey Ellenson, once again voicing Alan Anderson, who's still kind of silly like he is, and of course Amy Foster once again voicing the snobby Margot Krimmer, and yes, she still says peasants. Yeah. Okay. Also, Frank Welker, voice guy himself, voices Glomer. And who's Glomer? I'll get to that in a little bit. He also did the vocal effects for Brandon for his bark, and he did speak as him in one episode. Anyway, now a new character, Glomer, was added as the Leprechaun Gopher. He came from Shondun it's a city at the end of the rainbow and possesses various magical powers. One such power was the ability to transport Punky and their friends, and at times Brandon, to any part of the Earth instantly. Some episodes include Glomer having to correct his own mistakes, as when he plays around with magic and transforms Henry into a statue of Julius Caesar in one episode. Yeah, so in a way, his magic often has a little mishaps, just like Orko's magic always does on He-Man. Now, of course, It's Punky Brewster was the series' unofficial name. So on the title card and TV listings, it's just the title as its live-action counterpart. Now, let's see here. Yeah. So anyway, I do remember watching this since, unfortunately, I failed to see its live-action counterpart until years later when I got to encounter it on YouTube. Now you may not be able to find the live-action series though on YouTube, I don't think. But however, you can still find the animated series though. I think there should be a channel that has that, as long as the episodes are not blocked off or anything. So, from what I've seen, I like it. The show is very funny and it's really incredible. And very cute as well. Let me see here. I've got to try and do some checking. Give me a second here. This shouldn't take too long. Sorry, everyone. It's taking a little time. I should be able to find it. Okay, here we go. That's what I thought. Now, the music for the show was done by Shuki Levy and Haim Saban, who also did the music for the Mr. T cartoon. They also did the music for He-Man and She-Ra, which also premiered the same year, as well as Kid Video, which was also on NBC at the time, as it premiered the previous year. They had also done music for Inspector Gadget and several other shows. And of course, they'd later go on to do music for Power Rangers. So anyway, I really think this is really a fun show. I think it's kind of underrated though. I mean, but I think it's a really cute show. Okay, excuse me 1 minute, please. Please stand by. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yes, now I remember. Now, I will say this that the anime Punky Brewster provided all sorts of fun and hystericalness. Thanks to Glomer and what have you. Now, well, while it still did pretty well, but however, in 1986, NBC had canceled the show. But however, it would reemerge the following year in syndication. But the anime counterpart, continued on. So anyway, and in December of 86, the show ended. Yes. After a total of 26 episodes were produced and aired. Now, after it ended, in the second season, episodes 4 through 13 had a first run episode and a repeat from the first season. But anyway, though it finished its run in 86, but it continued on until 87. And then a year later, even after the live action series had just ended in syndication, the show had returned for reruns in 88 and went on to 89 after the network's pre-teen show called Too Hip for TV got canned. And then later on in 89, it was in syndication being paired, as it was picked up by distribution for Classic Television, who of course distributed the Transformers, G.I. Joe, Gem, My Little Pony, and several others, as it was shown with a new series from DiC called Maxie's World, which was spun off from the studio's Beverly Hills Teens, which was also being rerun. Now, in 1991, the show got released on video cassette in several forms from Celebrity Home Entertainment's Just for Kids label, which, of course, you know that's the little label where you see that young fellow named Noel. Yeah, you heard me correctly. The series did get released got featured on separate discs in the complete series when Shout Factory put them out. All episodes are available except for the episode The Shoe Must Go On, due to the episode featuring a little sample of Axel F from Beverly Hills Cop. But I wish that episode could emerge, but I'd say it's highly unlikely. But even so, the anime of Punky Brewster, I think, is so wonderful. Give me a moment, I'll show you a little shot or two. Well, sorry you can't see, much of Gloomy, you just see the back of him. But he is pretty funny, he's really cute too. There's Punky, there's Cherry, there's Brandon, there's Margot, and there's, well, why does the names keep slipping my mind? Duh, Alan. Sorry, everyone. But I don't really want to talk about what just happened before I took that please stand by big. That's my business. Thank you. But anyway, the anime Punky Brewster, I think it's really cute. I'd recommend you check it out. Hmm. Wait a minute. There is a way I could show you. Wait a minute. There is a way I could show you. Give me a second. There's a better look at Glomer. Now you see what it really looks like. So now you know about the Punky Brewster cartoon. What did you think of it? Did you ever see the show? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Stay tuned. I'll have another video coming up. I'm not sure what it's going to be, though. You're just going to have to stay tuned. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, check out these other fun-filled vids and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog I did on Alvin and the Chipmunks earlier this year. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog I did on Kid Video a few months back. Or if you want some more punky power, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the TV log I did on the live-action counterpart. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog, showing exclusively on Christmas Eve, is Lidsville. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.